In our last video, we were facing some difficulties like uh, that BC which we didn't want to append to the cal.txt file, that BC needs to be omitted, and we were not being able to do so. So I got disheartened and shut down my computer. After shutting down, I thought that, not thought, I felt that all of the codes which I have written in my Ubuntu, all of the commands, those are lost. Just like Windows, when we shut down Windows, we don't. It's hard to fetch whatever things we did with Windows. But in case of Ubuntu, it is not that scenario. So we are having one more command which I want to share it with you. That command is history. So after ending of the previous session, I tried several times and I figured out what the problem is. So CLS, no, CLS doesn't work. Clear, yeah, clears out the console. CLS is for command prompt, that is Windows, and clear is for Windows. Ubuntu. Now we'll be reading something from the prompt and enter a number 2 square, and we will be storing it inside a variable, maybe pom. Fine. So we'll be having 12 is a 144. We'll be giving 12. So it's showing pom. Enter a number 2 square pom. So read from the prompt, enter a number 2 square. Then we are giving pom. Okay, so Control Z maybe. So give a space. Yeah, so space makes a difference. You have to give a space to storage inside pom. So 12 is a 144. Fine. Now let's print prompt echo $pom. Now let me demonstrate what the problem, what the error we were doing. So we were doing something like result equal to, and to do the mathematical operation we need to give a $sign, then echo. Inside quotation we need to do some mathematical operation. So what we are doing is that we are doing pom and then raising it to the power of 2, pom raising 2. So now pom, so the value, so the string which is being constructed is pom raised to the power pom, apart from pom raised to the power of 2, and also we were concatenating with BC, that is a basic calculation. So now the value of result is something like this, echo $result. It's 12 raised to the power 2, right, and BC. So we don't need this particular line and we also don't need this BC. So what we will be doing is that we will be writing result echo and pom. We'll be making pom. Okay, so echo, within result we will be storing a value pom raised to the value of 2. So what we will be doing is that there won't be any equal to pom raised to the power of 2, and it will be done by a basic calculation. Let's press enter and then echo $result. Let's see what it is. It is nothing, showing nothing, so there is some problem. So $echo $pom raised to the power of 2, basic calculation. Let's close it in here and let's press enter. After that, result. Yeah, so whatever calculation steps, it is to be written within double quote, and that particular thing is to be done by BC. The problem, BC means basic calculator. So the problem which we are doing is that we are making a string. The string is something like $pom, so 12 raised to the power of 2, that is 2, and BC, that is the whole of the string. If we close the quote here, that means pom raised to the power 2, that will be the value, and it will be done by basic calculation. So now we can easily append this to our cal.txt. So we need first ls mnt to see the drives. and then we need to mount cd/mnt, mount the F drive, and inside that we need to move into cd sum, and there is a file, we know that it is cal.txt. Now we will be appending, so echo the square of, what is the variable? The variable stored here is pom. The square of $pom is, it is being stored inside result, and this whole of the thing will be appended inside cal.txt. So we can write cat, then cal.txt. Fine, the square root of 12 is 144. We can view this in Notepad as well. Window R, CMD, and then move to the F drive, and after that cd sum, and we know that inside sum there is a file known as cal.txt. So notepad cal.txt. See all of the, so what we have learned is that how to remove this BC line, that is the problem we were facing. We have overcome it. The result of 12 raised to the power of 2 is something like that, which were, and the result, the square of 12 is 144. That is the last line of this particular Ubuntu line, and shutdown is not working. I'll be working on it and look into the internet and try to Google that what might be the problem with this version of the Ubuntu which we have installed as a virtualized operating system over Windows, and we'll be making another video on it. Also we'll be making some shell scripting and all those stuff, but this is a short introduction to Ubuntu, and you can watch back and forth to get hold of the basic commands. So we are left with bash, scripting, and chmod, file permission, all those stuff to end this particular playlist. So that's all for this short video tutorial. Thank you guys and happy coding.